I mean, did you ever think, like when you're growing up, that you're gonna have five sellout shows at Madison Square Garden? You're gonna sell 100,000 tickets. You're gonna be above of like sales for guys like Joe Coy and Bert Kreischer, who I know I'm friends with. I mean, did you ever imagine something that big? Did you think that big?
I'd be lying to you if I didn't think that I was going to make it. I mean, because if you come out here and you think otherwise, then why are you doing this? Now, to the extent of how that was going to happen, no, I didn't think I was going to sell out all those shows or, be as successful as I am. I just knew I had something, and if I cultivated it in a way and worked hard at it, that it was going to produce success. I felt very confident in myself.
Yeah, you have a good work ethic, don't you?
Yeah, instilled it in a young age. I mean, I work. That's it.
From the beginning, do you remember what was your first stand-up thing? Was it in Chicago or
College? I went to Northern Illinois University, and I did a contest. So you auditioned in front of the student,
and you hadn't done it before?
Never. So,
and how long did you have to do it for? 10 minutes?
It was a 5-minute set, but I won the contest. I opened up for the national headliner that was coming to the school. It was an all-black room, and I died. It was awful.
You died?
Terrible.
Bombed. Do you remember any of those jokes?
I started off with the week I had today. And
is that really what you said?
Yeah.
And silence.
I was very angry, and it was bad.
You were new.
New.
But that could have discouraged a lot of performers that were just starting, like, oh, I don't have it. I'm out. I can't deal with the bombing like that.
Mm-hmm.
What was your mentality after you left that night?
Yeah, I mean, listen, my parents came up to see me, and it was embarrassing, but I knew that I belonged there. And then I didn't do it again until I came out here. So I think I did it when I was 21, and then 3 years passed, and I came out here, and I started doing it when I was 24 again. Regularly. I went to the Comedy Store. I took Sandy Shore's Comedy Sandbox. It was a class. I got my feet wet there, and then I started just doing open mics, and it was a slow burn for me.
Do you remember the first time you felt like you had the audience and the feeling you had?
Yeah, I don't think it was a night that it all clicked for me. I think it was just over time I began to, when I first started, there could have been a fire in the room and I wouldn't acknowledge it. I just wanted to get through my set.
Right.
And then, you start like becoming comfortable up there, and somebody sneezes or whatever, and you make a comment. You're like, oh, okay, I could play with the crowd a little bit. That's something that I could do. Or, joke doesn't work, and then you start to pivot into another routine, and then, just act like it never happened. So, yeah, I don't think it's I have the crowd. I just think it's over time you start to look. I equate it to bodybuilding. If you start and you have no muscle, and then you start to gain muscle over time, it's a gradual progression. Your arms start to get bigger, chest start to see some abs. That's the comedy. It's kind of like
you got to just keep working,
keep
getting stronger.
I mean, it's like anything else, I mean, if you don't work at it, you don't become good at it. I mean, there's, no one sees, me, Brett Ernst, and who else was it? I forget the guy's name. Went up to Manteca, California to perform in a boxing ring that had a bowling alley behind it. I mean, nobody.
How was that?
Well, I mean, it's distractions, It's,
people were bowling.
People drinking. Comedy was like something with comedy, people think they could just throw it up anywhere. Just like, yeah, we'll do the comedy here, no lighting, no nothing.
The sound sucks.
Yeah. But those were the beginning years. So I think you build a tough skin for later on you could flourish.
What do you think it is about you that people connect to?
I think it's more my family. I think the family stuff really hit, especially my immigrant father. The Italian community kind of hooked onto that. Not even Italians, Spanish, Greek, whatever. If you come from that type of background, you kind of have that's my dad. And then just kind of the physical humor, I think people related to.
The little steps you do and the little.
Yeah, I mean, it just. Over time, I think that started to develop. I'm a huge John Ritter fan, I kind of got a lot of my physicality from just watching Three's Company.
So you weren't always physical on
I wasn't,
stage.
but then, that as you become comfortable, then you start doing, you start to like not edit yourself up there and go, oh, if I do that, I'm going to look weird.